Alright, how's it going? DD Stealth here, and I wanted to bring you another Achievement Horse guide. This time it is on Splinter Cell Conviction. It is the achievement for thinking inside the box. You have to get the Insurgency, DLC, map pack, whatever the hell you want to call it, to get this achievement. And basically it is just killing people inside open containers. On the very first, I believe it's the first on the new maps that you get, it's San Francisco, California. It's in the very first area as well. It's on Hunter, the Hunter game mode type. It can be on any difficulty. The one I'm playing on is realistic because I am the god of stealth and I love stealth games and they're super awesome. So basically what you want to do is in the first map there's all these containers and there's a few, I think four or five that are open. So you want to take people as a human shield, escort them into the open containers, and then break their necks. And there, you have to get 12 people, and there are 12 people to start with on the map. So if you accidentally shoot one for some reason, then I guess you could get yourself caught, and they'll call in reinforcements, and that way you can continue to get 12 people, I guess. But other than that, just sneak around stealthily, and you'll get the 12 people right away in the open containers. So my strategy here, well, I guess I should explain first that it was kind of hard to make a guide for this achievement just because in Splinter Cell Conviction on the Hunter game type, if you restart or you exit out of the game and come back into the same level or anything like that, enemies won't spawn in the exact same spot every single time. So just use mine as kind of like a strategy guide on what to do, what not to do. Because if you follow my steps exactly, chances are that your enemies have spawned in different spots of your map. So don't 100% this is where your enemies are going to be and this is where they're walking and all that good stuff, because they do change and chances are they won't be the same on your map. So basically my strategy was, except for this guy up here walking to my left, I marked him, that guy up there, there will always be someone. No matter how many times you exit out or anything like that, there's always going to be someone walking back and forth on those containers that I'm hiding in. And there's an open one right there, so that one counts. So it's pretty easy to kill that guy. You just have to get up there without getting noticed. So my strategy, as I was saying before, I use the mark and execute. Since none of them really walk in the containers, you can't really use the mark and execute what it's for. So just don't shoot people. You'll have to drag every single one of them into a container. You can't just shoot people. So I use the mark and execute as like a constant radar on where they are. You can use the sonar, but it's not in live time. You have to wait for it to sweep, and some like walls or substances or whatever you can't see through. So that's not accurate 100% of the time. But the mark and execute, you can clearly see. I see 3 people right there that are marked, and I know exactly where they are, no matter how far away I am or anything like that. And so you couldn't see that guy through that container right there. So the sonar is not trustworthy most of the time. But the mark and execute, it's just a constant GPS or radar or whatever the fuck you want to call it, where they are. So that's really helpful. And don't mark someone you're going after. You want to mark like people who might find you, who might sneak up behind you, because if you mark the guy you're going for, then that's kind of useless. There's another guy who could just walk around the corner and you'll never know he was there. At one point the mark and execute saved my life, because it also helps, because if you walk around a corner and you walk to the left and all of a sudden you marked someone earlier before and all of a sudden an arrow turns red, it probably means that he's right behind you, and that did happen to me in this. So thank God I was able to just run back into hiding and grab him and fuck him up in an open container. So don't mark the people that you're looking at. Mark someone who, and also use the 5.7 pistol, because I believe that is the highest mark and execute number that you can get. It has 4. I think all the other pistols and assault rifles and all that good stuff can only go up to 3 or 2. Especially for the assault rifles, I think those just have lower ones. But the 5.7, I'm pretty sure it's the 5.7. You could just check it in your inventory. Has 4. So you'll be able to mark more people, and that will be extremely helpful to you. So just sneak around, wait for them to not be near someone, because if you get detected, that'll call in more people, and then everyone gets fucked, and then lasts a lot longer than it should be, and all that, all hell breaks loose. But yeah, so I believe I've said all that I need to say about this. I might play music or just let you watch this by yourself. I don't know. Whatever. If you need help with more achievements, let me know. I will try and make a video to help you with that. Other than that, I don't know. Come back, subscribe, maybe throw me a like, do whatever you want. I'm out.
Different breed. Maybe I'm